Okay, hi everyone. I'm here to show you how to do hot glue beads. I actually got this off BuzzFeed, believe it or not. So what I'm doing now is the glue just is not, it's almost ready but not quite. It's still not forming properly. So you can see with this one here that it's starting to form properly. It sort of self-balls, which is really good. So all you do is you start with the tip of your nozzle as close to your silicone mat as possible, and then you just sort of gently pull up and it will self-bead. So here's a bit of a view. Hopefully you can see the technique slightly better. Now don't worry about the threads and things, we'll deal with those later. So you can see here it's very self-beading, but you do need to have your glue gun very hot. Possibly hotter than normal, so you'll be able to tell when it's ready when it does this. So once they're cooled, which you can tell they change color a little, you can just pull them up by hand, as you can see, straight off your silicone mat. Do not do this on anything other than a silicone mat. Now you can see you've got some tails there from the hot glue gun. All we're going to do is chop them off, which I'm going to do in a moment just with a pair of craft scissors, nothing special. And you can use those hot glue gun tails in a little project that I've done about making hot glue strings into an embellishment for your pages. So this is where I got them from. So you can see here it's just a little ball. It's got a slight cut on it which you can round with your scissors or with a bit of a file if you want. They're a bit cloudy and plain. So what to do to colour them? You can use Copics or Kaiser Fusions, just any alcohol marker, nothing special about them. Or you can have a look at some fabric paint or liquid pearls, things like that. I've just got some fabric paint that I found lying around in one of my drawers. Now I'll just show you the difference between the two. So you just flip it over onto the flat side and you take the marker. And I find that dabbing the marker up and down works the best. I did try colouring it at the start, but it just kept sort of rubbing itself off. So you just dab it up and down until you've got the colour that you're happy with. So it can be brighter. I find that because this glue is a little bit opaque, I do need to go a little bit brighter with my colours than perhaps I would normally. Now also the more liquid your marker is, I suppose you'd say, the better and the faster the cover is. So you'll see with this marker it's quite wetter than the other one. So I'm getting that coverage much faster and also a little bit better. It's less blotchy. Now the good thing, sorry, I'll just move those over there. The good thing about the fabric paints is that as well as colouring your little hot glue beads, they're also going to act as a glue, which is really, really useful. So you just pop a dot on the bottom. I'm not being particularly careful because these ones aren't meant for a project. They're just for me to show you guys what to do. So you just pop a dot straight on the bottom, and here's some card that I've got just to show you the colours and how it actually works. And you just pop the beads straight on with the paint. So you can see it's popped out the sides a little. You can clean that up if you want. As I said, these are just some rough ones. Obviously you'd put a little less on if you were doing this on your actual layout. And once I pick these up, I'll show you the colours of the ones I've just coloured in with Texture. So it is actually really quite impressive. I was quite doubtful when I first tried this. I didn't think it would work at all. So I'll also show you, this is a layout that I did earlier where I have used these little hot glue beads and put different coloured paints under them. So I use the paints again just to glue them down as well.